Welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Wright Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Chicago White Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Getting the nod in this one, Clay Holmes. What do you have on him?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
All right, first pitch coming up. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
And we're underway here in the home opener. That one lifted to left. Pages. Long run. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. That one fouled off. Now the 0-1.
No, inside.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Robert hustling after it. And there are 2 down. So digging in, Otto Lopez.
Otto Lopez.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Brandon Lau.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Lau at the plate. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Fights it off. He'll see another. Lopez off of first with 2 away. In the air, right field. And that is that. Back here on the south side. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Nick Lodolo. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Strike in the inside corner. And the count is 1-1. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. On the ground. Suarez throw to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Colson Montgomery now at the plate.
Montgomery.
Rips one to right. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. And the White Sox strike first. It's 1-0. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And that skips into dirt. Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base.
That is big. The left fielder, number 44.
So 2 down. Now it's going to be Andy Pages. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis gets under it, and that's the 3rd out. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. Now one away.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 4.
Next for the Padres, Pete Crow Armstrong. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Hey. That's outside.
And now it's 1-2. Stays alive. Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the second. Here on the south side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the White Sox. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong on the move to the gap. He's got it. One pitch and one out. Chase Mydrop will hit next.
Mydrop.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Johnny DeLuca in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Ball. That's inside.
Check swing called strike, and it's 2-1. Now fly ball to right center. Tatis under this one. And there's two away. JT Realmuto steps in.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch, not close. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He muscles that one out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Grounded out his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Pulls that one foul. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. Now the number 2 hitter, Colson Montgomery.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. Back at right field, on to the 3rd inning. Troy Johnston digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there. This one in the air, center field. 1 up, 1 down. Cam Smith, the next up for the Padres.
Number 11, Cam Smith.
Smith getting to start in left, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And this season he's hitting over .330. Gets him to chase after that one. The 1-1. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Fly to left his first time. On the ground right side. Fires over to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Back here on the south side, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Bobby Witt Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one pulled foul.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Here's the White Sox DH, Munetaka Murakami. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. 1 down. Andy Pappas getting ready to hit. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Tatis takes it in for the out. 2 away now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
On the ground, right side. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning.
Don't gas me up, seen too many folks get evaporated. Fade away with no baskets made, and that's tragic, ain't it? Recipe for disaster, waiting your eggs in one basket breaking. That's why I got 2 clicks on the side like an Apple payment. I'm brighter than the golden arches. Oppenheimer rhyming, ain't no CGI.
As we go to the top of the 4th. Now the DH for the Padres, Jackson Merrill.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound. You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out to short. Witt fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And now it's Brandon Lau. Flied to right his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Robert hustling after it. And that is that. Here on the south side, ready to go, bottom 4. Chase Maidroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the air, center field. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
DeLuca in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That's ball 2.
Center field, Crow Armstrong on the move. And there's 2 away. It'll bring up JT Real Muto.
In an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Real Muto.
That's out.
Out to short. Whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the top of the 5th. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Suarez.
Swinging a foul out of play.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Up next with the Padres,
Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. The White Sox leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's out to center field. Robert settles under it. Out number 2. So up next Ivan Herrera. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Herrera.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
In the air, right field. That one back there has room, and he makes the catch. Back at right field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Luis Robert Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one hit to first. The flip, and he gets him. Nicely done. Digging in, Colson Montgomery.
The third baseman, Colson Montgomery.
Check swing called strike. 0-1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching.
Oh, gets dirty. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's already homered in this game.
Witt Jr.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Hit hard, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Now the batter now, Munetaka Murakami. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Nope, that's a ball.
In for a strike, and the count 1-2. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Back here on the south side, leading off, Troy Johnston.
Troy Johnston.
Mydroth throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Padres,
now here is Cam Smith.
11.
He's
Cam
0 for 1.
Smith.
And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 0-2 goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back to the top of the order, Fernando Tatis Jr. The next up for the Padres. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Foul ball.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Here on the south side, bottom of the 6th, Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the White Sox. And before the pitch, he steps off. Clips the corner. That's strike one.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
On the ground to the left. And it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now here is Jonathan Aranda. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 down. One out man at first. And now it's going to be Chase Mydroff. 1 for 2. Mydroff goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2022. Here's your 1. In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong under it. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Johnny DeLuca.
The right fielder, number 21, Johnny DeLuca.
And first offering is fouled off. This to third, and that one handled. Play made, that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. So here's the Padres DH, Jackson Merrill. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's towards center. One away. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Padres.
Shortstop, Otto Lopez.
Lopez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Robert takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Brandon Lau will hit next.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the White Sox catcher, JT Realmuto.
Realmuto. Now pitching for
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Bradley Rodriguez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base hit center field. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
That's a ball.
And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here's a 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Double play ball to second. Here's Lopez for 1. But safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. So up next, Colson Montgomery. 0 for 3 in this one.
Montgomery.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
1 out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the dirt. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
That one hammered left field, carrying well. That one is gone. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0. 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Munetaka Murakami. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at the pitching matchup where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a rocket to right field. 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Pajes at the plate now, and that's strike 1. In the air, right field. Tatis on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. We're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. Now on the bump, Brad Lord.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Got him swinging.
Up next to the Padres.
So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And that one off the outside edge. The Padres with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Ivan Herrera digs in now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. This one in the air, right field. DeLuca makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back at right field, bottom of the 8th, Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Now pitching for
Chase Silseth on a pitch out of the pen here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That misses. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Right through there for a strike. The 3-1. And that clips the inside corner. Payoff pitch. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 9-0. Now Chase might draw. 1 for 3.
Hey!
And that skips into dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
The 1-2. That's a little bit low. And a payoff pitch. There's a line drive to left field. 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Johnny DeLuca. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Hey!
Comes up empty. And foul ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. DeLuca tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Up next for the White Sox.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that misses. Ball 1. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
DL Hall gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats. Obvious.
This one could be trouble. Here comes Realmuto around third. The relay throw. He's safe, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.